Hey there! So you're on the hunt for a great dog trainer here in the Richlands area? Well, you've come to the right spot. We're going to go through everything you need to know so you can feel really good about the choice you make for you and your best friend. I mean, just picture it, right? A well-trained dog makes living in Richlands that much sweeter. It means less stress, more fun, and just enjoying everything our community has to offer. So let's get you on the right track.
Okay, first up, let's talk about what makes life here unique. See, training isn't just about the basic sit and stay. It's really about setting your dog up to be a great companion for your life, specifically here in Richlands and the rest of Onslow County.
You know, we've got a really unique mix of environments here, and that's where good training is so important. We're talking about everything from just having a calm walk through your neighborhood to knowing the rules for visiting friends or family over at Camp Lejeune, and even just handling all the great rural and outdoor spaces we have. Good obedience skills are really the key to all of it. Okay, so keeping our local lifestyle in mind, let's get into some of the key ideas in dog training today. If you understand these concepts before you even start your search, you'll be able to ask much better questions.
All right, probably the biggest term you're going to hear is positive reinforcement. And for good reason. It's pretty much the gold standard for training that's not only effective, but also humane. Instead of punishing bad behavior, the whole idea is to reward the good stuff, the things you want your dog to do. It builds this amazing trust and makes your dog actually enjoy learning with you.
When it comes to how the training actually happens, you've got a few different formats. You've got group classes, which are awesome for socialization and learning to focus with other dogs around. Then there are private lessons, which are perfect for zeroing in on specific problems you're having, and they offer that flexible scheduling that can be so helpful for our military families. And finally, there's board and train. That's the really intensive option if you're short on time and need to see progress fast.
All right, now for the main event. How do you actually evaluate a trainer? What separates the great ones from the rest? Well, it really comes down to knowing what to look for, the key signs of real expertise.
I know. These letters can look like a bowl of alphabet soup, but they're really important. Think of it like this. CPDT means they've got a solid, broad knowledge base. KPA-CTP tells you they really know their stuff when it comes to positive reinforcement. And if you see IABC or CBCC, that means they're qualified to handle tougher cases, like serious fear or aggression. These certs show that a trainer is serious about their education.
And this is a really big one for our area. You want to look for a trainer who just gets what it's like to live in Richlands. Someone who understands the unique needs of our families, especially those connected to Camp Lejeune. A trainer who knows about things like frequent moves or unpredictable schedules is going to be a way better partner for you.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. We're talking about money and rules, the practical stuff you've got to know.
So, here's a general idea of what training costs around Richlands. As you can see, there's a pretty wide range. You've got your more budget-friendly group classes all the way up to a bigger investment for something like a board and train. And just remember, these prices can definitely change depending on the trainer's experience and qualifications.
And now for the local rules. These are the must-knows for any dog owner in Onslow County. The big two are, your dog has to be on a leash in public places, and that rabies tag is mandatory. It has to be on their collar. And you can see how training helps here, right? A well-trained dog walks nicely on a leash and is less likely to become a nuisance barker.
Okay, you're almost ready to start making some calls. Now that you've got all this background info, let's arm you with the specific questions you should ask any trainer you're considering. This is how you'll make that final decision.
This one is probably the most important question you can ask. You're listening for words like positive reinforcement and reward-based. A good trainer will be happy, even excited, to tell you all about their humane methods.
This question does two things at once. It checks their professional credentials, and it sees if they understand our local community. If they have experience with military families, they'll be able to talk about how they help people manage training through all the unique challenges.
Pay close attention to the answer here. What you want to hear is that they see you as a partner. They should talk about giving you a clear plan, things you can practice at home, and how you'll both track your dog's progress. It's a team effort, for sure.
And of course, you've got to talk about the total cost. You want to make sure there are no hidden fees. Ask them straight up if the price includes everything, or if there might be extra charges for travel, especially if you're a bit further out. Nobody wants a surprise on the final bill.
Oh, and here's one last piece of advice. A great trainer will almost always offer some kind of consultation before you sign up. Take them up on it. It's the perfect way to see if you get along and if you like their style. It's basically a vibe check.
So if you take away just two things from all this, let it be this.
Find a trainer who uses humane, positive methods, and find one who really gets what life is like here in our community. That's the winning combination.
Because at the end of the day, this is all about making life with your dog the best it can be. Having that well-trained buddy just opens up so many doors. Think about it. Calm, easy walks over at Richlands Community Park. Having people over to your house without any chaos, it just makes everything better. I hope you find the perfect trainer to help you on your journey.